Welcome everybody to Bacon, or What's Your Bacon in 7 Questions. We are Bacon is my podcast. This is a show where we bring on a guest and we find out what their bacon is by asking them 7 questions that go spelunking into the deep darkness of their heart piece.
Yes.
That is what we will do today. We have Dave from Big D and the Kids Table, 30-year veterans of the ska punk scene, still putting out fresh killer music. You got to check out their new album, The Good Ole American Saturday Night. It's out now and streaming everywhere. If you really want to be awesome, I would head over to the website, grab one of the 3 limited vinyl variants, and while you're there, definitely check out the videos for Whiplash, Scatterbrain, and Right Now. They got a fall tour coming up with Pie Tasters and Devin K and the Solutions, and yeah, I think that was all the stuff.
That sounds like the stuff.
That's the stuff, right? How's it going, man?
Yeah.
How you doing? Welcome to the show.
It's going great. Yeah, it's going great. It's just, it's summer, just turned to summer. The album's coming out. I was teaching, but now the semester's over, so I get that real awesome feeling of school's out forever, right now it's great. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And, what do you teach? What do you
So I do at Northeastern in Boston, there's a couple different schools in Boston. Northeastern's one of them. I do just like a real long laundry list of things like intro to the music industry, entertainment law, management. The one I just wrote was the festival experience. So it's like not just looking at festivals as a promoter, but like from the band's perspective and the fan perspective. And so, you know where everybody's coming from if you're going to dare to put on a festival. And so, a bunch of different things.
Wow, that's really awesome.
That's really cool. Cool. It's amazing that like these things don't exist, and the fact that you're making a festival course actually exists.
Yeah.
That's super cool to me.
Yeah, I mean, what's really super cool is with that, what you just said, the Free Tibet concert was a big one when I was young, and it had everybody that I loved, Beastie Boys to Sonic Youth. I mean, literally, it was everybody. Just look at that lineup, and I think Tribe Called Quest, and Pavement. So oddly, and you're sitting there and you're lecturing, and you're like, I can't believe I'm doing the conversation that you do with your best friend, like in your room, like talking music. You're talking about what you find cool, and sometimes I'll be teaching and I'll be like, holy crap, I'm talking about Iron Maiden and the Beastie Boys. This is great.
There are worse ways to make a living, I suppose.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
we find that even on this show, because we're both in bands separately, and we're in a band together now as well, and we put on the podcast. And so this whole thing is just having those conversations that we would be having anyway. And then what
are your principal instruments?
We're both songwriters, singer, guitar players.
Gotcha. I'm a drummer, so we work well together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Drummers are my favorite person in the band to play with.
For sure. Right. I like that.
I like that you to play with.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love being in a room with a drummer and playing music with them.
Yeah. For sure.
I teach guitar too, and I tell every guitar student that I have, it's great that you're learning scales. Learn rhythm and learn how to play with a drummer.
Yeah.
Please learn rhythm.
I'll give some drum advice. Ready?
Yeah.
For people who aren't the drummer, if you're playing shows with a drummer, after the show, every once in a while say, you did a good job. You know what I mean? Because drummers are like goalies. They only lose shows. They only lose games. They don't win them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nobody goes, hey, drummer, you played all the tempos totally right. That never happens.
That is true. That is very true.
Yeah, I felt bad. Like our last show together, our drummer Chris, there was second song in, adrenaline's going. We're not playing to a click on it, and he was going a little bit, and I was like, hey, slow it down just a little bit. And the whole after the set, he was like, man, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, dude, it's okay. I understand. It's okay. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We'll just keep it in check. That's all.
That wasn't a scolding. That was just an in the moment. Let's keep it.
Yeah.
I used to do a thing where, and I stopped doing it, where I'd see a friend get off stage and I'd just go, well, I heard that. because anybody can think of something they did wrong. But I once did it to my friend Neil, who played bass in this band Mission 120 in Boston. And his guitar player singer John later came up to me and was like, "What did you say to Neil?" And I was like, "Oh, dude, I was completely kidding," because it had gotten to him and he'd spiraled with it. And I I guess I can't.
Oh my God, that's I
that might be better than the "You Were Up There."
Yeah, we always had the like if it's our version of the good game from like your kid's soccer team.
Oh, right? You were
Someone
up there.
It was like, dude, I saw you up there, man. I saw you up there.
You played a set. You were there.
You were up there.
Great jacket.
I saw you do it.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Of all the bands that played tonight, you were one of them.
I heard that.
I'm definitely going to try that out.
Yeah, that's happening.
That's
absolutely happening.
I already have the person in mind I'm saying it to as well. So.
Yeah. And then if they say something naturally like "Holy shit!" what you go?
Yeah. Don't act like you don't know.
Hey, you were up there,
right?
You were up there. You should know first.
Exactly. I love that. Yeah, I definitely want to use that for sure.
That's a really good one. I'm a fan of that.
Amazing. So what we've done here is we've actually curated the most perfect 7 questions you will ever be asked in your entire life.
Yes.
For everybody here who consumes Bacon Is My Podcast, to get to know your gooey center, to get to the nooks and crannies that is your English muffin. So if you're ready, Dave, would you like to answer the 7 questions of death?
No.
Oh,
they're not nearly that aggressive.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Fun. Okay. Fun.
Buckle in, ready.
Buckle in, get ready.
I'm buckled and ready.
That's right. Fast and loose. Fast and loose, baby.
Oh, is it supposed to be fast or
no? We can. We've had questions that have taken us on a full other conversation. So you never know.
Yes.
Tangents welcome.
Yes. Question number 1. Right. How many pillows is too many?
Okay. Are we talking about a single bed or like a queen? Is it a double bed or a single bed?
Dealer's choice. What if this is for you? This is
okay. This is what I think. For a single bed, 3's too many. For a double bed, 5's too many. I like everybody gets 2. Because what I do is I use one pillow for the bottom of my head, and I use one pillow to just put over my face.
Just
no eye mask.
I don't do the mask. Just kind of like do the pillow.
Just a challenge. Just to challenge yourself to get through the night.
Just to get any twinkle of light. No light.
Just nothing.
Yeah.
There's less dangerous ways to do that. They make the eye mask.
I know. But sometimes you can take that pillow and hug it too, like a pseudo teddy bear. So one pillow to sleep on, and one to just do anything else with.
Right.
But not anything.
One's a utility.
I like it.
I like that.
Yeah, it's functional.
I like that.
Excellent.
All right. Question number 2. What is the perfect pizza order?
Oh, geez. I later learned that people get mad about this, but I would have one side. This is what my wife and I would do, or my buddy Ryan and I would do. One side, pepperoni, jalapenos, and pineapple. I'm sorry. But no pineapple is fine as long as you have pepperoni. Pepperoni, but I do like the pineapple thing. On the other side is sausage and peppers.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that I will tell you, we've done a lot of these. We've done 400 or something.
400 something shows. Yes.
Wow.
We've asked this set of questions, and pineapple on pizza not nearly as controversial as everybody thinks.
Yeah,
I think that's fake news.
Because it's good. It's really good.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about what I described, you got pepperoni as a base, right? And then you got the jalapenos for the spike.
A little bit of
and then the nice little coolness, like tang of the. I mean, it's great.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with pineapple on pizza.
And I do like that. Some of the pizza places gives you that little shot glass of butter, and I do like to just pour the butter on it.
I've never experienced that one.
You never get the side of butter?
No, I've never gotten the side of butter. I want that.
Yeah.
Wait,
that
think about it. Once you
is
eat
that
the
a
pizza, you don't have the
Massachusetts thing?
crust.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
apparently. So, but it's really great for the crust because you just dip it in butter like you're in a seafood.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm
in. We're in
100%
New York,
in.
so
Well, let's get
You
pizza
know.
together.
yeah.
heck yeah, we're in. We're in.
You're a sweet heat guy. I'm in with
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Sweet heat, yes. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's gonna be my new bowling name. Sweet Heat. Yeah.
Sweet heat.
Sweet Heat. I can't wait till Sweet Heat rolls. Who is Sweet Heat? That's me.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know who it is.
Yeah.
You know who it is.
Sweet heat, sweet daddy, and savory daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd
The kind
be
of
a hell of
person
a
who
bowling team.
walks by, everybody looks. Sweet
That's
Heat.
right. Oh, look, there goes sweet heat.
What a guy.
You can always tell.
You got to do the Jesus thing.
Yeah.
With the ball.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Did you ever watch his movie? There
I
is
did.
a Jesus movie. Yeah,
Yes,
me too.
I
Yeah.
did watch the Jesus movie.
Yeah.
Alright, good. We're
Not-
proper.
Not quite as good as Lebowski, but
Well,
still
Lebowski
chuckles.
Lebowski's in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
top 5.
Right.
Like that's
Well, if we're on this topic, do you guys ever watch the Machete movies?
yes.
I love all of them.
I do too, man. I
Yeah.
love me some machete.
Yeah.
And I'm so sad, like, to make the joke of Machete goes to space. It's like, are you guys just making a joke? You're not going to make the movie? Come on, make the movie.
I would. Yeah, you brought
I
Jason
want
to
to see
space.
Machete in space.
I want to see
Yeah.
Machete in space.
Yeah, I'd be in.
Yeah.
I'd be in.
They show this trailer of like the greatest movie in the world, and you're like,
They're not capitalizing on a
yeah, they're not.
really great, potentially groundbreaking movie.
With all the protests going on right now, we should center on that.
I think that would be
Yeah.
That's where we should put our energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not why is the water green?
I think Danny
Yeah.
Trejo would do it.
He'd
Oh
do
yeah,
anything.
I think everybody would do
That
it.
That dude is down for literally anything.
I think he'd be in.
He's the first guy, definitely for me, and probably everybody else that you're like, I like that guy. I just don't know who he is. I love that guy. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I remember him from like the Desperado.
Yeah,
was the first movie
yeah.
I remember seeing him in.
Yeah.
When he had all
I
the
wonder the
knives.
first one. Yeah, I wonder the first one. Yeah.
He's actually got a pretty killer line of hot sauces as well.
His
Oh,
his
yeah,
tacos
There's a
are
hot
actually.
sauce.
his tacos are good.
Yeah.
Everybody loves him.
Question number 3. This is the last of our food related questions.
Okay.
True or false? Cereal is a soup.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is cereal? I'm gonna go. No, it's cereal. It's not a soup. It's cereal.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
do you
Well,
have
I mean, think
any
of it like
supporting
this.
evidence?
I will give some. With soup, you could pour your bowl of soup, and it's hot, and you could do a couple things like maybe get in your pajamas, brush your teeth, get the multiple pillows that you have, and then you can get to your soup, and it will be still yummy to eat. If you did that with cereal, it would be Swamp Fest, Soggy Fest 99, and I think we have to have that level.
Yeah,
If
standards.
cereal wants to be a soup, it has to stay crispy by the time I do other things to get to it.
This is an excellent point
It is an excellent
that
point.
has never been
But
brought
there
up.
is gazpacho, which is a cold soup.
Yes, there
Well,
are
it's
cold
not
soups,
about-
but if you
it's not
leave
about
it,
being
it's still
cold.
good.
He's
Yeah,
saying
No,
it's going to
it's
be
about
mush.
being delicious.
He's just saying
I'm
it's gonna
saying,
be
yeah,
mush.
cereal
Gross.
fails itself. Cereal
I do
fails.
know people, and I don't agree with this.
Right.
I do know people that will pour cereal, wait 20 minutes, and then go.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
I
my
don't-
people.
I don't like socializing with them on a regular basis.
I don't want to know
but,
who any of
yeah.
those people are.
but,
if I also
but they
know them.
exist. I'm just saying they do exist.
Don't
And
out them.
instead of a room of people going crunch, crunch, yum, yum, it's just slop it up, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
And they
Everybody's getting the
put
person
their
next to
socks
them
on
wet.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
I don't mind.
It's not the end of days yet, guys.
I do like your rationale though with the
Yeah, that's a good
Thanks.
one. That's the
integrity.
first one.
Hey, if cereal can stay scrumptious, then maybe we'll think about it.
That's true. You can take the same soup and reheat it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or
I
eat
mean,
it
literally,
again.
you're racing. A lot of us are racing our cereal. We're like, oh my god, it's gonna get soggy.
That's true. Soup gets better with time.
Yeah. Yep.
Cereal does not.
That's why they are separate.
Okay.
This is I'm seeing this clearer than I have
appreciate
before,
this.
Actually,
I appreciate this explanation.
It's difficult. It's really difficult.
Yeah. All right. Question number 4: if you could choose any animal as a battle companion, which one would it be?
What a great question. Okay, I'm gonna do one that's more fictional, but it's fun.
Totally cool.
And then I'll do one that's more like this could really work.
Okay.
Mine would be just like me, right? And then suddenly the ever famous and mysterious giant squid, would be there. So like, let's say I'm on the battlefield and everyone's like, this makes sense. And then suddenly a huge squid just attacked him. But that's not really functional because it might die on the battlefield.
Well, Watchmen, the comic book, that had a giant squid as the main villain at the end. Spoiler alert.
Yes, actually. But let's think of practicality. I won't say any dinosaurs because that's cheating. I guess a grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear's a good one.
We've heard the grizzly bear one before.
Yeah.
My only concern with the grizzlies are they're not very cooperative, from what I understand.
Oh, I thought we had a good relationship.
Yeah. Well, I think in this situation, it's they're your There's a bond.
Yeah.
They'll fight for you.
The Congo. What's the
right?
Yeah.
But if you want to be like, fashion, doesn't just go away. Some people want to just have a cool ass black puma or something, or like, you know what I mean? Like, look good while walking through that foggy forest. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, you know what I mean?
There's nothing more threatening than like.
Yeah, cats kill well.
Yeah, they're terrifyingly efficient.
I'm not a big cat person, like house cat person,
right?
But when it comes to like tigers, lions, pumas, leopards, those are all awesome.
Yeah, you like your battle cats.
I like. I like to see them from afar.
Yeah, exactly.
But you could also do the opposite and be like hummingbird, but it really kicks everybody's ass. Well,
like a flock of hummingbirds.
Oh yeah. They're like,
you'd be like
if you could control thousands of hummingbirds.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Everyone's dying going, hummingbirds?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Then they die, in the most fascinating way possible, just like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So
wait, is that a dead?
Yeah. Yeah. Like the locusts. They kind of move in a similar way too.
Yeah. Locusts.
And then your nickname gets really creepy too. Like, who are you guys talking about? We're talking about hummingbird. That's a dumb name. Who's that? Oh, he's scary.
Don't say it.
You want to tempt fate
out loud? Yeah. You tempted fate with hummingbird.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like that. All right. Question number 5. It's a 2-parter. So in your time of being in this business we call show, what's something that you thought you'd never do that now you love? And also, what's something that you thought you would love that you're cool if you never do again?
Oh, so we're talking about in the music touring industry world business thingy?
It can be just regular life if you want to. I just kind of aimed it there to aim it.
Okay. So I'll do the first one. I mean, I don't want it to be so basic, but I never thought I'd be a singer in a band ever.
Right?
You know what I mean?
No,
I didn't think that wasn't even in the card.
Same.
Like, if you don't know, I'm a drummer. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
The only reason why I sing in Big D is I was the drummer, and then somebody said we couldn't find a singer, and then someone was like, "Why don't you do it?" And I was like, "Why me?" And they're like, "We think you do a good job." And then, whoops, 30 years.
Yeah.
So I never thought I'd be a singer, and it's quite funny. It's quite fun and funny to be a singer because you meet other singers, and you have that kind of attitude of like, hey, I just teleported here from you don't feel like in the same reality. You're like, it's like Quantum Leap. You're like, I'm not really a singer. I just Quantum Leaped here. I don't know how to answer these questions. So that's been a funny trip. So I think that's fair. And then what's something that I used to like to do, paraphrasing wrong, but don't want to do? Is that what it is?
Or thought you would like,
and
then you're like, nah,
not for me.
Okay, Jesus. I think this is good, but it kind of has a weird caveat to it. But playing big shows or having the band being in a band that's getting more popular.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I definitely think the bigger the show, the smaller the experience. I mean, that's just me. Like I told my wife I shouldn't even go to big shows anymore because I think like I can't connect because the artist is too small. You know what I mean? It's like I can't see them. And so I just get a little like ADHD and bored. But then the same thing with playing shows. You know, sometimes, you know, when you play a really big show, I'm not that person that was like, yo, you see all those people out there? That's crazy. Look at all these people out there. I'm more like holy shit, why are all these people here? This is fucking big. All right, what are we doing? I thought this was going to be a little smaller. Right. Okay. You know, let's do it.
Do you find that when you're on stage and it is a big crowd like that you focus mainly on the people that are right in front of you when you're singing, or do you try and kind of like reach out, or do you try? Because I feel like I've never played anything huge, but I have played a decent amount of like bigger shows where I had like and I had the idea in my brain. I had to like consciously go like, oh wait, I'm focusing too much on the people right in front of me because they're right in front of me, and I need to like, hi, I'm so glad you're here too. Like,
I think, you know what, I think I accidentally, when the bigger the show, the more I just play. I usually just do this, but the more I play to just the band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because not to be all preachy, I don't want to be an entertainer. I like the idea of being like a zoo animal. Like, you can watch us play. This is us. You can watch us play the songs. Hello, I'm a zebra. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm not going to necessarily be like, you know, and everybody say, ho.
Right.
I'm just not an entertainer. Like, you know, I didn't sign up to be a singer. So, that's not really, and I have to think of myself too as a fan. I'm the person in the audience when the singer does that go, what a douchebag. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not going to be the person that me in the audience would think was a douchebag.
That's also a good point. Yeah.
Right. So I kind of just be a little bit like my heroes, if you know what I mean.
Right.
People want to. So
that's interesting.
Yeah. So I play to the band.
Nice.
I never really thought of it that way. Like I guess it's almost like the same as like cooking for a large group of people. Like you you're not able to put attention into everybody's needs.
Yeah, you just make the dish as good as you can.
Right. You're just like, okay, I'm just going to make this and make it palatable for everybody, and everybody's going to enjoy it.
Right.
Well, this is the way I say it. Ready? McDonald's has probably sold the most hamburgers, but I don't necessarily believe they make the best hamburgers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So it's a very good point.
A lot of people, you might make the best hamburger. A small, like your friend might make the best hamburger. It could be that small. Yeah.
That's true. It's a very good point. I like that a lot.
How poetic. How industry poetic.
Right?
How capitalistically poetic.
All right. Question number 6.
Oh, yeah.
Very important one. I want you to go way back.
Okay.
Even before Big D was at the kids' table, way before that.
Before that?
and then look into your heart and let us know how you feel about garden gnomes.
Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. Do you want to know how I feel about garden gnomes? Take a little walk with you.
We're on the move.
I don't just.
Oh, we lost your audio.
That's okay.
But we're oh my goodness, we've got
oh my god,
he's got. There's fairies and gnomes.
There's a tree home.
It's a tree house.
That's incredible.
That is amazing.
That is so whimsical.
For those of you who are listening, make sure you go to the Strangerhood TV version of this and
definitely see this on the YouTube.
Go walking in the woods, watch it on the YouTube because it is awesome.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yes. Oh yeah,
yeah.
We can hear you.
There's a little.
So my daughter and I made that. My daughter and I made that yesterday. It's called Fairylandia.
Awesome. Fairylanding.
I love that.
So I know a lot about gnomes. We got them. We made them pancakes. They have a toilet. There's a shower, of course. A bonfire we made yesterday. A bonfire, and so yeah. So I like garden gnomes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. I embracing the garden gnome culture.
Yeah,
not only just liking them.
Yeah, but may I say I'm new to it. It's only been 2 days.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
We've heard that they could get a little bit mischievous sometimes,
rambunctious,
if you will.
Yeah.
And you know what's really funny? If you had asked me that question 3 days ago, I would have like no answer. But, but I just made Fairylandia, so
see, timing is everything.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that you said no, and I was like, you got to be kidding me.
We get that every once in a while. We did that like very early on in the show. A dude did same thing. He's like, you got to be kidding me. And he pulled out this bag of like white gnomes that he just painted for
just
fun.
Right. He had a bunch of them in his like garage.
Yeah.
And he had like a little area where he would paint gnomes, and that was like a hobby.
Well, that's the magic. There's the magic right there.
Exactly.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks for bringing us together.
Yes. And we are here. We're at question number 7 of What's Your Bacon in 7 questions.
Yeah.
After this, we'll find out what your bacon is. But right now, question number 7 is what do you think is probably the most misunderstood thing about you?
This is fun. I guess maybe why I don't hang out often as much as other people. You know what I mean?
Right.
And there's an answer for it. Like when I was young and in school, like kids would always like hang out after school and do things, even in college. You know what I mean? Like, let's skip class, or let's do this. Let's hang out. Let's hang out. Let's do this together. And I would always have to say no, because I have dyslexia, and I've had ADHD for so long. When I had it, we didn't even have the H. It was just ADD.
I remember ADD.
But, yeah, so I just have to like work harder for things. Do you know what I mean? And so there's that. But then you have another group of friends who might just have just more money than you do, more spending money. And they want to do all these things. And again, I'm like, no, I can't do that. I have to keep working. So my life is very much like, you can enjoy yourself, but you mostly enjoy yourself with the projects you do. Like, I never have any extra I don't know. I don't understand how other people do. I never can like just kick it. I'm always trying to survive. Do you know what I mean? In some sense. And then I find joy in my time trying to survive. But some people always be like, why didn't Dave go? How come? What was? And it's just because I often just have to keep surviving life.
I
was gonna say that's
I am
like your life.
Yeah, I'm literally feeling and doing the same things as well.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, lots
and
of
it's
therapy.
like a lot of bartenders and waiters know, like, when you really have to start working, at one point you have to be like, I have to have, like, you have to start having enjoyment in your work. Not, not just your not just your love, you know what I mean? But things you have to do, you know what I mean? And you have to just be happy and not just waiting for that stuff to end so you can be happy, because that stuff never ends. So you have to just be happy doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's incredible life advice, actually.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I learned that from being a bartender and like teaching music and stuff like that. It was like, okay, these are my jobs, but I have to like my jobs because I don't have a lot of time outside of my jobs.
Yeah.
And you take the good with them. Like, here's the things I love about it, and here's the cool parts of it, and that's part of your social circle then. And then
I have a couple cool friends who kind of figured that out about me, like, and they'll be like, because I'm a project person, I'm like, what's the next project we're going to work on? Let's do that. And they'll be like, hey, can you come here? I'll be like, no. Hey, can you come here? No. And they'll be like, Dave, do you want to do this project? And I'll be like, all right, I'm in. You know what I mean? So they've realized that I'm not going to go just spend time somewhere, but I will create something with them. And so
they figured out.
If you want Dave to hang out, you have to be doing something. Yeah.
There's a loophole. There's a loophole there.
Something that I do want to ask you, because again, going through a lot of the same thing. I think that for some reason, if I'm not being productive in some way, I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Right. I try to chill out as well, but it's hard.
No, I'm there with you, man. Yeah. The struggle is real.
And that's why I was a drummer, because like as a drummer, what I find really lovely is like, even if you're not doing anything, you can always be working on your rudiments. So you could always have your drumsticks in your hand and kind of just stretch. And so I love that, kind of like you're saying, you want to keep being, moving yourself forward, and you just don't want to sit like a sloth, but you do need to sit like a sloth to survive and balance, your life, like listen to your body kind of stuff. But then if your mind is racing, you still need to have like drumsticks in your hand to kind of tweak around with, or fold laundry or whatever it is. You still have to let off
occupy.
That.
Yeah.
Occupy that. Yeah. Because you'll get too guilty, like you're saying, I didn't do anything.
Or like just stillness is too much. You're just like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I can't relax in this.
Yeah.
This isn't relaxing. Doing things.
And that's people who do. That's people who do puzzles and do models and.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're still being active, but in a playful way.
Paint gnomes, make Legos,
make Fairylandia.
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah. Well, this brings us to our last question. It's the title of the show.
Yeah.
It's What's Your Bacon in 7 questions. So we ask, what's your bacon? Bacon to us is that little thing that could be your topping, side, or main course. It's the little extra things in your life that make it a little bit sweeter, that gets rid of the doldrums, if you will, right?
Yes.
So, sometimes for career musicians, music is not their escape. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's painting gnomes. It's doing puzzles. It's doing crafts, comic books, movies,
cooking,
all of those things. So what we want to ask you, Dave, is what is your bacon?
So let me re-ask. So it's kind of like what I do to make life better and more enjoyable when I have my own time to spend.
That's it.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like that?
Yep.
Okay. So other than doing easy stuff, like I think I'm like a home provider, meaning like I always like making, because I think it might be because I always went on tour for so long. I love making the house and making the grounds around the house just better and better and better. And like, what if we did this? And like if I just love getting my hands on the house and, just making where I live better all the time. Have that be like, let's make a garden, but not overdo it. I'm not a clutter. I'm not one of those, too much in the yard or anything, but just being outside and like, even if it sounds pretty boring, but even if it's just picking up sticks for a later bonfire, or just looking at a part of it's going like, I don't know, just kind of in taking care of the land that I live on, connecting with the land in the house that I live on. So wherever I walk or whatever I touch, I already have a relationship with. You know what I mean? Like, it's not foreign. It's not foreign in any way. You know what I mean? And it gets to the point where if like a wind comes, you almost know which branches are going to break. If you know what I mean? And like just being in tune with the outside land and the houses. We live in like 2 teeny weeny little cottages. And so they're very old. And so, making sure that, because I give souls to inanimate objects. So like the house is like, don't worry, house. We're thinking about you. We're fixing that. Yeah. So I think you get the idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very hands-on. You very DIY with your projects around the house and stuff like that.
That's very Zen too. I like that.
Yeah. Just, and I really just love, like I said, I toured so much, like 30 years of touring, I just find it so cool that it's like, this is your place. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not a hotel. It's not, you know what I mean? Sometimes it feels good to feel like you're planted there, yada, yada.
Yeah. I actually, I'm for a little while I was having a little bit of a hard time like getting into the projects that I do at home. Like I at my house, I did things out of necessity because like for many years I worked with contractors, and I don't like inviting contractors into my house because they all stress me out.
Right.
So like,
thanks for saying that. Me too. Real quick, this contractor, our toilet exploded because ice got in it in the lower cabin, and so he put this toilet in, but he put it in crooked. Yada yada, doesn't matter. But he's trying to like get me to keep going, right? And he doesn't understand. I'm like, no way, I'm gonna do it. It's not gonna be as good, but I'm gonna love that. You know what I mean? Right. Like, I'm gonna. Don't test me. I'll put it in wrong and champion, buy myself a trophy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
yeah, that is
wrong and strong.
150% what I do. That's what this literal room is.
Yeah.
is could it have been nicer with the contractor? Yeah, but I did it. Right.
But I did it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There are many others
like
it.
So funny. He was like, the guy was like, and then I don't know who put this tile down. That's not how you do it. I was like, I put the tile down. That's exactly how you do it.
That's how I did it, and it's down.
Yeah. You're standing on it, aren't you?
Looks like that's how it's done.
You're not sinking, so job accomplished.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the only person to have complained about it, buddy.
Right. Exactly.
Contractor snob.
Yeah. I had to bring a plumber in this week, and I was just dreading it the whole time. I was like, I don't want to deal with plumbers.
I'm so happy you're saying that. 'Cause I just happened, and sometimes you think it's just you.
No. And like I said, in a past life, I was working for 17 or 18 years with contractors, and it was just like, I can't talk to another one. This is my time off. So now I'm like 4 years removed from that life, and I'm kind of like still a little bit of PTSD.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
I rent, so I don't do any of it myself.
Yeah. That is glorious. But and I mean it in a nice, kind.
I do help my landlord when he does, because he doesn't like contractors either.
Right.
So I'm like, this is broken, and he's like, all right, I'll make time to come down and fix it. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll be here.
I'll be here for moral support.
I'll be here to help.
The flashlight. I got the flashlight. I got Azid light.
I got you, man. I'm here.
That's awesome. That's great. So you're on summer break as a teacher, but here you are. You're going to go back on the road a little bit. So what can we expect from you being out on the road this summer?
Really wicked busy in the fall, and it looks like we're going to keep getting busy through the winter. So we're going to be going everywhere. Like, we're going to attack the U.S. in little 10-day things instead of, I don't think not many people do the whole like shebang anymore.
Yeah.
We'll have a couple drop U.S. things, and then we're going to go to England and Europe, and I think we're going to go back to China and Japan and a little bit of Southeast Asia. We hope to get to Australia, but we just need some help over there, And we're going to Mexico, and so we're doing the world.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So then we're gonna.
Is like touring still something after all these years that you still just it's ingrained in you? You love it. It's something you really enjoy, or is this out of necessity?
Oh, it's not out of necessity. But I think I've always had the attitude of, without Big D and this music and touring, I never would have had enough money or the chance, like most of us, to go to these places. Do you know what I mean? Like Big D allows us to have culture that we never would have had. So I almost look at tours not only as just being music, but it's like an education of my life. You know what I mean? It's, when we go to Southeast Asia and Japan and China, I am just absorbing it. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, this is so incredible. Why am I here? How am I here? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just gratitude, as they've been saying these days. So I have gratitude towards that. I mean, I love it. It just blows my mind. You go to the Isle of Skye, and I walked into this pub, and someone's like, "You're David McWane." I'm like, "How do you know that?" You know what I mean? So it's still a jaw-dropping thing. But as far as the music is concerned, I mean, that hour on stage is just really incredible. You know, I love the whole comic book thing about it, where like I'm just Dave sitting here at my house, but then on the road, it's when the superheroes and comic books go to battle, and you can see all their superpowers come from them. So I feel like it's superpower time, you know, and it's awesome doing superpower time with your friends, and they all have different powers, and it's neat.
That's awesome.
That's very cool. Yeah, I always had that same kind of like look at it, where it's like when you go out on the road, it's kind of like, all right, this is my Avengers. Yeah, this is my Voltron, and we're going out to conquer.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I love it. And I love Dungeons and Dragons, so I'm like, the bass player is the wizard,
right?
The guitar player is man. You know, like we shall get it. Yeah, adventure. You know, so I look at a lot of adventure and stuff.
Yeah, I've only done U.S. stuff, shows in the U.S., but like you've been lucky enough to go to China and do that thing.
Incredible,
so, like,
absolutely incredible.
I that's something that I would really love to do. Like to do it in Aruba too.
Yeah, that would be.
Aruba's my favorite place in the world. It's
a good place.
Yeah. I don't think they're big on rock music, but you know,
you never know.
There's got to be a little community, a little pocket.
You never know.
You got to go. Now that you've said it, now it has to happen.
Right? Yeah.
I put it out into the world.
Yeah.
Yes. Is there still a place after 30 years of touring that you have not been to yet that you would like to?
We have not been to Ireland. We can't believe it.
Really?
You know, it's every single time. It was just in the hand, out of the hand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not. It's almost like a joke. It's like we've tried every time, and it gets cut away. But we want to go there, and we just never have.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, that's all. Well, now it'll happen.
It's out in the world,
right? It's out in the world again.
And there's a joke festival that Big D has that we've never played punk rock bowling, right?
Okay.
You know that, and so we've taken that to self-reflect, and you know we understand that it's just not going to happen.
I don't know. Now that you're bringing Sweet Heat.
Yeah.
We've been watching from the bushes every year and seeing everybody at prom having fun. We just don't have a date.
Yeah. Now you got to go in. You got to be like,
Sweet Heat's here. Sweet
Heat's here for punk rock bowling.
So those are the two things that we've always been like, what's wrong with us?
I don't think anything is wrong with you.
Thank you very much.
I think the timing just hasn't been right yet, and now it is.
Me too. Yeah, it's we're building up to the greatest show.
See, there it is. It's that Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's going to align the planets. It's going to universal harmony.
People are scared of it. That's why people are scared of us.
You bring too much joy and positivity and fun in your music. So.
They're like now, but yeah.
Like, have you seen the world? We don't need that right now. Everybody's so happy.
But this might help any Ireland promoters. Get us over there.
Book them.
Bells and we'll play extra good.
I'll reach out to family out there. I don't know if they have any kind of connections with any kind of musical anything.
Right.
I've got family there.
Yeah.
Maybe at least give you a place to stay.
There you go. Maybe. Everything's maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
We have this tour in Ireland, and it's like, maybe on Friday we're going to play this.
Right.
Maybe on Saturday.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Everything's got a question mark. It's like Ron Burgundy.
Yeah. I like the Big D maybe tour. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
And then you prove it by not doing some of them. They're like, no, actually, sometimes they don't go.
Right? Yeah. See, we said maybe.
They go.
We said
they
maybe.
Can't play.
Yeah.
They're going. They're going to have a beer or two.
Oh, I'm sure they were going to come today. You do 3 nights, but you only show up for 1.
There you go.
I love that.
Big D's roulette tour.
Right? There you go. I'm the more we're talking about it, the more I'm into it.
Yeah, just book a whole bunch of cities and only book half.
Right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey, did you see Big D's playing the Paradise for 5 nights in a row? No, don't believe that. That's not what they're doing. They're doing it. Just stay away. Is that the Maybe tour? Yeah, it is. It's me. Oh,
It's
okay.
the Maybe tour.
That's great. Amazing.
You can put out a Maybe record.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
you order the record. I don't know. Sometimes you get 2.
Right.
And it says, like, give this to Craig.
There are 12 tracks, but there might be silence on 3.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, maybe the first song.
Yeah.
You just get
Exactly.
a vinyl, uncut vinyl.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You don't know. Yeah.
Could be anything. Or it's someone else's record.
Maybe merch.
Right. I had a joke for a long time with friends where I wanted to make a side band and call it Terrible, just so that I could be like, you've been to a terrible show tonight, and pick up some of our terrible merch on the way out, and check out our terrible songs.
Terrible's opening up for Big D on Maybe.
Yes. See, it's just a thought, and here you are. You're going to be on the Maybe tour in Ireland.
See,
with Big D.
Well,
and
I kind of have a joke in the ska community. I could say, you know, the Agrolites.
Yeah.
Okay. The first time I saw the Agrolites, I didn't know who was playing. I was at the Middle East and they were opening up for somebody, and I think it's Bosstones, and they were playing, and I turned to my friend Steve and I was like, I like these guys. It's cool. It's like really cool, but it's like aggressive. And he goes, that's right. They're called the Agrolites. And I went, oh, there you go. It was the most like, I did it. I lived it. I went through the experience. Yeah. They have perfectly done their name.
Amazing.
So it reminded me of Terrible. If you were like, how were they? They were terrible. Well, they're called Terrible. Oh, okay.
Right.
Well done, guys.
See, I love. I want to do it at some point. I'm doing at least one show. I'm doing at least one gig. I'm making terrible shirts.
Yeah, go on.
Why not just call yourself Canceled? And then it's like, are they playing?
Maybe
we are canceled.
Just announcements. That's it.
Yeah,
we are canceled. Bye.
Canceled. Headlining the Maybe Festival. I gotta stop.
3 out of 5 nights canceled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go. Amazing.
But they're unbelievable. If you can catch them, they're unbelievable.
Right. truly unbelievable.
Robin saw him once. You did? Oh, Jesus.
Like an egg.
That's awesome. Well, dude, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We've taken a bunch of your time. I just looked and I was like, oh man, we've taken a bunch of your time. So
I gotta go.
Thank
see
you.
Toy Story 5.
Oh yeah. I got to get on that too. We were gonna try last week and didn't, but
yeah, I'm going from this to that. So there you go.
Nice.
Well,
yeah, I got to see that, and I got to see Supergirl. I'm very excited to see.
Oh, I got to
Supergirl.
see Supergirl. That looks really good.
And even Jackass came out this weekend, and I kind of want to see Jackass.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
Is there a new Jackass?
Yeah.
In the theaters?
Yeah, it like snuck up on us, like all of a sudden.
I saw Johnny Knoxville jumping on the different shows and stuff, but I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
They did actually they just released footage from one of the premieres and stuff, and April and Phil Margera went to the premiere.
Oh, I guess. Wow. You know, movies, it's like we always say, either there's nothing out or everything's out.
Yeah, it feels like that. And then we got like Spider-Man in a month.
Yes. Very excited.
Very excited.
Awesome.
But thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate it very much. One more time for everybody, definitely go check out the Good Ole American Saturday Night. It is out streaming now everywhere.
It's wonderful.
There are 3 different vinyls that you can grab for it. So go to the website and check that out. Check out the videos. Whiplash, Scatterbrain, and Right Now are all out as well. The tour's coming up. There's tour dates on the site, so you can go check out the tour dates as well. There's a big Halloween thing coming up as well. So many things. All the things. Did I miss anything? Is there anything that you'd like to say? What's the best way that people can kind of follow you guys?
Well, I'll say the next single coming out is called Opportunity. That'll be the next one.
Awesome.
And you can find us where you find all your podcasts, or find us however you find your music these days.
Right.
We're out there.
But there's also tangibles still, so buy some tangibles.
Yes,
those are fun.
So buy stuff. They got good stuff.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
And alarms are happening. So
yeah,
thank you very much, everybody
Thank
that's
you,
watching. Remember to ask yourself one very important question every single day. What is that thing for you? What is that thing in your life that makes your day a little bit better, that makes your life a little bit sweeter? What's that thing that could be a topping, side, or main course? What is your taking care of your yard? What is your thing? What is your what?
Dave, do you remember?
Your bacon.
What's your bacon?